So advice I'd follow if I was selling my house. This is important. I find that when realtors sell their house, somehow they forget all the rules of selling their house. First rule is obviously price it. Price it where the buyers fight, not your ego. And it's really interesting to me when I look at what realtors put their houses on the market for. It's always very much more than they're ever going to get. I've talked about this a lot. That's not a good strategy, working down the market. I would fix the obvious. As I look around my house all the time, I see all the little things that I think, oh gosh, when I go to sell my house, I'm gonna have to fix that and fix that. Digs in the wall where the kids have whatever, I don't know what they did. The mudroom where the dog took a bite out of the bench, things like that. Fix the obvious. You don't want it to look like there's any deferred maintenance, so you want it to look pretty clean and neat and stuff. Spend money where the buyers notice. You don't need a brand new furnace, but buyers do like a pretty kitchen. They like pretty bathrooms. They like that the paint is fresh. Their curb appeal is important, but you don't want to spend money you're not going to get back. So you fix what obviously needs to be fixed, but I wouldn't throw money at, oh, people like to have their garage floor epoxy. No. That's not necessary. That's just a lot of money for no payback there. Advice for me, stage it for the buyer you want, not for how I live there. I think I probably have a pretty good eye for that, and I've lived there with my family, so I feel like my house is set up for a family, which hopefully translates to my buyers. Treat the first weekend like it's the Super Bowl. No holding back. It has to be perfect. It has to be a great weekend from beginning to end. You got to get the buyers in there. You have to have nice open houses. You want your house to not have any light bulbs not working, things like that. You want it to be pristine for the first weekend because that's when all the magic happens and you don't want to miss that. So that's the advice I would take. And I'm hoping when it comes time that I will take my pricing advice. I think I will. I don't think I'm crazy in what I think my house is worth, even though my husband still thinks it's worth more. It's not. So that's the advice I would take.